What's up everyone, this is Cardfight here to do another deck profile. Yeah, I know, it's been quite a while since I last did another one. I take my hiatus. Anyway, today's deck profile is the G Angel Feather series, specifically the Gavrail build. I will have another Angel Feather build up later or sometime this weekend. I'm not sure what I'm going to do that with. Anyway, the starting vanguard for this deck is Black Candle Azrail. And I know a lot of people say to run Hope Child Uriel because of the fact that her skill goes off whenever. I kind of prefer Azrail because of her skill. Her skill is as follows. Cannonball 1, you put it into the soul, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone face up, choose a face up card from your damage zone, put it into your hand. Very good for getting key cards into your hand that you need whenever you want, especially if you top deck said key card. Moving to the side and starting with my triggers, I run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 critical triggers. I run 4 Doctoroid Refroses. If anyone has fought this deck, they know just how dumb this card can be. Specifically, this card does 10 of us 1, put this card on top of your deck. Choose up to 2 cards from your damage zone, put them on top of the deck, and shuffle your deck. For each card put with this effect, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone face up, then you draw a card. I'll get to how dumb this card can be exactly a little later. And then last but not least, for my heal triggers, I run 4 Sunny Smile Angel because recycling heal trigger. Basically, she does what Lozench Magus does. Moving on to the grade 1s. The standard for any Stride-based deck, 4 Stride Enablers, 4 of the Celestial Perfect Guard because the G Perfect Guard honestly isn't really necessary, and with cards like Commander Laurel and Cat Butler around, I'd rather have, or Dragonic Overlord, excuse me, around, I'd rather have the safety of stopping your attacks on my rear guards. 3, Battle Cupid Nociels. Nociel is really good for the stupidity that this deck can pull off. Specifically, when she hits Guardian Circle, you basically switch a card from a face-up. Is it a face-up card? Choose a card from your hand. Choose a card from no. So basically, you choose any card into your damage zone and recycle it with a card in your hand. And then 3 Hundred Ray Pegasus for those beefy boosters. On to grade 2s, starting off with 3 Black Slice Haruts. Harut is the Amber clone of the deck. Basically, when she is boosted and attacks a Vanguard, Counterblast 1, look at 2 cards off the top of your deck, search for 1, put it into your damage zone face up, and then you put the rest of the ball in your deck, and then you call a card from your damage zone to rear guard circle. Next up is 4 Million Ray Pegasus. He's typically my desired grade 2 ride. He has the same skill as 1000 Ray Pegasus, which is whenever a card is put into your damage zone, he gets power plus 2000. So he's a good unit to have on Vanguard during your opponent's turns if they want to rush you grade 2 style. And then of course, the other star of this deck, 4 Nurse of Broken Hearts. Nurse of Broken Hearts is similar to Million Ray Pegasus in the sense that whenever a card is put into the damage zone, she gets power plus 2000, but she also gives the Vanguard an extra 2000 boost. And that can make or break a lot of things. Again, I will get to stupidity with that in a minute. Last but not least is for the grade 3s, which is 4 Crimson Roar Metatron. Metatron is basically just there to be the secondary grade 3 of the deck. Her skill is once per turn, limit break. Choose one of your rear guards, put into the damage zone face up. Choose a card from your damage zone, call it to rear guard circle, and if you have a card in Crimson, impact Metatron in the soul until the end of turn. That unit gets power plus 2000, and Counterblast 1, put this unit into your damage zone face up. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you choose a card, the face up card from your damage zone, and put it into your hand. That skill and her second skill, which is choose one of your rear guards, put into the soul. Actually, no, the second skill is fine. Anyway, continuing on. Once per turn, choose a rear guard, put it into your soul. Choose a card from your soul, put it into your damage zone face up. Choose a card from your damage zone and call it to rear guard circle. But the second skill isn't really the red text of the unit break isn't really necessary because I don't run the other Metatron in this deck. So, moving on, of course, the last of the Great Threes is Black Shiver Gavrail, the Heartbreaker of the deck. Gavrail. Generation Break 2, when this unit, when a card is put into your damage zone, until the end of this turn, this unit gets all of your units in the front row get power plus 2,000. And her Heartbreak skill is Counterblast 1. During your turn when your G unit forms Stride, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 3 cards on the top of your deck. Search for 1 card from among them, put it into your damage zone face up, put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your deck in any order, choose a card from your damage zone, call it to rear guard circle, and that unit gets power plus 2,000 until the end of the turn. So, yeah, her Generation Break 2 comes in majorly handy during the opponent's turn when you have, let's say, 2 Nurse of Broken Hearts on board, to which every time a card goes into the damage zone, now each of the Broken Hearts will be getting plus 4k, and Gavrail herself will be getting 2, 4, 6k, which means every time you take a damage, you're basically going up 1 stage and it's becoming harder and harder for your opponent to hit you. Onto the G units. I run, of course, 4 Holy Seraph Raphael, one of the main G units of the deck. Raphael's skill, Generation Break 2, once per turn. Whenever, choose a copy of herself into your G zone, turn it face up, and then you heal a damage. You don't need to have a certain amount of damage, you can just heal yourself into oblivion and prevent your opponent from killing you early on. Then I run 2 Holy Seraph Uriel. Uriel is mostly there as a flip target for another card, which all of you pretty much should know what that flip card is. But when I do have to try her skill is when this unit attacks the Vanguard, look at 3 cards in the top of the deck, search for 1 card from among them, put it face up into your damage zone, shuffle your deck. If you put a card into your damage zone this way, choose a face up grade 2 or less from your damage zone, call it to your rear circle, and that unit gets power plus 2,000. Not a bad skill. Then, of course, the card that I use for flipping her face up is, of course, Blizza, which everyone should know what Blizza does, but in case you don't know what Blizza does, basically, you Counterblast 1, you flip a G unit in your G zone face up. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets power plus 5,000 until the end of the, for each face-up card in your G zone until the end of that battle. And, of course, one of the big finishers of this deck, Holy Seraph Raziel. Raziel makes this deck really powerful and really, really dumb. Raziel is as follows. On Stride, you Soul Blast 2, and then you return all cards in your damage zone back into your deck, you shuffle your deck, and then for each card returned with this effect, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone face up. So, let's say you're as follows. Let's say you're as follows. You have 3 Nurse of Broken Hearts on board, you have 1,000 Ray Pegasus just for whatever, and you just strode Raziel, you Soul Blast 2, you are at 5 damage. So you send the 5 damage back into the deck, and then you call out the 5 damage, and then you call out 5 new damage. Now, Raziel's done, all these cards triggered. So let's see, that's 3, 6, 9 for the Vanguard alone. Excuse me, 2, 4, 6. That's 6,000 to the Vanguard alone. Times that by 5. And then, each of them themselves are getting 2,000 each. This one back here really doesn't matter. She's just there to give the Vanguard even more beefy numbers. So, yeah, uber beef numbers. And then just to add insult to injury, let's say you just call a couple of more Refroses. Do some more recycling just to add more damage. Your opponent better hope to God they have a perfect card in their hand when this goes off, Otherwise, they're kind of dead. So overall, I really do like this deck. This deck has a lot of different ways of toolboxing the opponent for beef numbers, recycling your damage, lowering your damage so that you can survive for longer in the game, and overall it's just a really fun deck to me. So, that's pretty much it. This is Cardfight Destiny signing out, and I'll see you all next time, people.